What's going on, guys? Buckshot44 here, and today we're talking about 10 unusual ways to live longer. I haven't looked through these, this will be a surprise to me too. So here we go. Just how much do you want to live a long life? You're already eating properly, well, most of the time. You keep fit when you remember, and you don't smoke. You've been given up successfully many times. What other lengths are you prepared to go to? In the past, people tried many different methods to promote their longevity. Some more pleasant than others. Did you know, for example, the tortoise? Yep, no thanks. Over the centuries, humans have tried to live longer by eating such things as rattlesnakes, caterpillar fungus, and pea pollen. They've drunk mercury, pea mushroom extract, and colostrum, the first milk of new mothers. These are gross. Nowadays, we know a lot more about strategies that can really work. Here are some of the most unusual ones. 10. Starve yourself. Scientists observed as long ago as 1934 that lab rats fed near starvation diets lived much longer than expected. Well, the lab rats, they didn't need to eat because they were immortal. This effect was confirmed by an experiment carried out by R. Weinstruch, I don't know if he's Russian, if he's German, and others using mice in 1986. Since then, nearly every species tested has given the same results. As long as the essential nutrients are given, animals live longer on a diet that keeps them hungry but alive. I'm never going to starve myself. I don't care. I must eat. I mean, it's just... Now, humans are trying it for themselves. The CR Society is a group of people dedicated to prolonging their lives by living on a reduced calorie diet. Of course, you don't want to eat a lot of calories. People who embark on this diet do exhibit many anti-aging effects, such as lower insulin resistance and reduced blood pressure. Wow. Also, one of the longest-lived peoples in the world, the Okinawas practice calorie restrictions as part of their culture, known as harahachibu. Their custom is to stop eating before they are full, and they eat only about 1,200 calories a day. So starve yourself to life. Maybe. How much you'll enjoy that life without your favorite nibbles is another question. Nibbles. Yeah, you heard that right, nibbles. Number 9, learn a language. I mean, don't we all learn a language? I learned a language. I learned how to speak English. A well-functioning brain is key to a long and happy life, obviously. It becomes hard to make good decisions about your health and care for your own well-being as your brain shows the effects of aging. A number of studies have shown that the ability to speak 2 or more languages significantly slows the onset of dementia and Alzheimer's, 2 fatal diseases of old age. I'm doing it. I'm learning a language. Dr. Fergus Craik and others of the Rotman Research Institute, Toronto, there's my cat, or a cat, anyway. Toronto found in a study of 200 patients that those who had spoken 2 or more languages for many years has delayed onset of Alzheimer's, in some cases up to 5 years. I'm learning how to speak another language. This may be because speaking 2 languages creates a greater brain reserve or ability to function normally despite damage. Certainly the cognitive benefits of bilingualism, such as better executive function, as well known. This effect was seen even in people who had learned another language as an adult. I'm learning another language. I'm doing it. Number 8, live on a mountain. People living on mountains live longer. It's as simple as that. Whether you're talking about long-lived communities in the U.S., 7 out of 10 of which are in high country Colorado counties. or the tiny Sardinian mountain town of Avodad, where as many men as women live to be 100. There can be little question that the fresh mountain air does you good. Or maybe it's because you live on a mountainside, at least half of your walking is uphill. That would be giving your heart a good workout whenever you set foot outside your front door. Whatever it is, just moving to the mountains could give you an extra years of life. And you get to see beautiful scenery every day. What if that mountain is a volcano and you don't know it? You're gonna die. Number 7, get a religion. Get religion. Well, I already have a religion, so I'm gonna live longer, right? Only the good die young, and that is true. Well, it's a sad fact that whatever god or gods you believe in want to keep you on this earth a few years longer than our atheist friends. Friends? No. No. They're not our friends. Many studies have shown I'm just kidding. Many studies have shown a positive correlation between religious beliefs and good health. In a meta-analysis of 42 independent studies, Michael E. McCullough of the National Institute for Healthcare Research found that the likelihood of mortality when participants were followed up was higher among the non-religious groups. The Seventh-day Adventists living in Loma Linda, California are a case in point. They're a long-lived community in the U.S., even the ones who don't follow the vegetarian diet mandated by the church. Whether this is due to the better levels of social support provided within religious communities or divine intervention is still not known. Number 6, gene therapy. Yeah, we're only on 6. Okay, this isn't available just yet. Under 2012, scientists at the Spanish National Research Center managed to prolong the national lifespan of mice by up to 24% through gene therapy. The good news is that the treatment was carried out on adult mice. Previously, the scientists had managed to alter mouse embryo genes to confer a longer life, but treating human beings in this way is unlikely to be judged ethical. Pro tip: the younger you're treated, the better. The mice treated age 1 lived longer than older mice receiving the same treatment. Number 5, get rich. Oh my god, if this is true, Donald Trump's gonna live to he's like 110. Oh, I just said 110. Sorry, were you thinking of getting rid of all your personal possessions and living a simple life, free of the trappings of consumerism? If you want to live a long time, think again. Wealth and long, healthy living is positively correlated all around the world. Poor countries have predictably lower life. Well, America's a very rich country, but our lifespan is only at least 75 years. Expectancy is because their governments have less money to spend on healthcare. But even within rich countries, the rich live longer than the poor. So you may want to reconsider getting out of the rat race. The haves really do it better than the have-nots. I don't know why I said haves, but say haves. But this country's healthcare is not free. We have $18 trillion. We make at least $18 trillion a year. That's our GDP. And we decided to spend it on the military instead of healthcare. So, when we break a leg, we have to chop off that leg in order to get the healthcare, get the treatment to fix that leg. Yeah. See how bad this country is, but it's really good? Number 4, work hard and be stressed. But can't stress kill you? These are weird. Okay, I just looked at number 3 and that was good. Yeah. More bad news. The Longevity Project, a study which analyzed 8 years' worth of information beginning in 1921 on a group of 1,500 children, found some surprising information. Those children were happy-go-lucky, carefree, and had a good sense of humor, lived shorter lives than those who were more serious, persistent, and prudent. As adults, these people were the most involved with and committed to their jobs, so you might want to stop all that kidding around. No pun intended. I think there was a pun intended. This confounds early findings that happiness and health go hand in hand. Yes, they do, but probably people are happy because they're healthy, not the other way around. Number 3, take drugs. The right kind. The right kind. Stay in school. The yearning for eternal youth has enabled many a fast buck to be made over millennia, selling medications supposed to prolong life, but there really are drugs in existence that increase longevity in animals and probably would in humans too. One of these is rapamycin, a study undertaken by David E. Harrison and others published in Nature in 2009 showed that mice lifespans were increased by up to 14% by treating them with this drug. There has to be a catch. Yes, rapamycin is prescribed to organ transplant patients to help prevent rejection by suppressing their immune systems. A suppressed immune system puts you at a greater risk of developing cancer. But the work with rapamycin shows us that the prospect of taking a daily pill to increase your life expectancy isn't an impossible dream. Number 2, grow new body parts. I like to ask, how do you grow a new body part? How do you grow a new body part? I mean, really, how does it even work? When you die, it's often just one vital part of your body that fails. I mean, that's always going to happen, while the rest of you is in good working order. What if you could pre-grow new organs, ready for when your current one bails on you? When ones bail on you. The technology to do this is already here. Doctors have been growing new skin for years. Your skin already regenerates, and have recently branched out into trickier organs such as the heart and bladder. The advantage of this technology is that the tissue is grown from one patient's own cells, so there is no risk of rejection. The most recent breakthrough has been seen in the use of 3D printers that use computer imagery to create cell-based structures that are an exact copy and is so fit perfectly into the patient's body. Unfortunately, it isn't possible to grow yourself a new brain because your current brain contains all your memories and experiences. So a new one would be more like a blank slate than the real you. But replacing other defunct organs is no longer in the realms of science fiction. If I lose a heart, I'm gone. I don't want to stay here anymore. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, if I can grow a new heart, I'll do it. Think I won't. And, I didn't realize we were on 2. Number 1, do some good in the world. It shouldn't be all me, though. Paradoxically, one of the best ways you can help yourself is to help others. A review of more than 30 longitudinal studies carried out by the Corporation for National and Community Service found that volunteering increases your life expectancy significantly, especially if you're doing it for purely altruistic reasons. Not only that, volunteer builds your social networks, and having a host of friends around you in your old age also helps you live longer. The same effect isn't noted for family relations, though. What's the saying? You can choose your friends? I don't know. Well, thank you all for watching. Go do some of this stuff if you want to. I mean, if you want to grow a new body part, grow a new body part. I mean, if you want to, I don't know, starve yourself, do it. I mean, me, I'll never starve myself. Never in a million years. I mean, I love to eat, you know what I'm saying? I love to eat. That wasn't food. I wish I just had a fridge up in here. That'd be great. Anyway, you all have a good day, or night, depending on when you're watching this. I'll see you all in my next video. Peace.